YouTube all the time. All right. This is perfect because we'll invite the people in, and then we'll wait a little bit for it to populate with the actual player pool people. We'll go from there. Let me send it.
I
Let me
want
send
to
it
know.
text.
Up a bourbon.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Treating it like a
Like
fancy draft.
an actual draft. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a draft. It won't last nearly as long as
No.
Are you live right now?
I'm live right
Colin?
now. Yeah.
I don't see it on YouTube.
I
see it.
just went live like a minute ago, so we already got.
Poor Cincinnati's getting theirs.
Oh yeah. Okay, Cody's getting theirs. Let's see if we can get.
Sorry, Colin. I think I'm good now.
That's all good. We're still waiting on Clark. Clark's not even online. We got Cornwell in the chat. What's up, man? Yeah, if you're in the chat right now, say what's up. Fanny, what's up, man? Let me know you're here.
Who's Charlie?
Alien Works, thanks for the subscription. I saw that come through. Appreciate that.
That's the trolley one too. That's Cody.
Chuck Liddell said he's leaving the stream. I think there's like terms and conditions on YouTube. I don't know if I can go shirtless. Yeah, Esam, Kevin, just holding it up. I told him 8:30. How do I get in? Get on Warzone,
That's in
bro.
another chat. They're like, I thought it was on.
Kevin's how do I get in?
Get on Warzone, bro.
Colin, where's your live chat on your page? I don't know why it's not, or your stream.
Is it not pulling up? It should be to the right.
Should be to the right.
On to the right? Okay.
Yeah, you could your YouTube could have it
Oh, there
default.
it is. I just
Yeah.
see it load.
Yep.
Yep.
Matt Trump,
Saw
what's
what
up,
it
buddy? I am leaving the stream unless you take your shirt off. That's funny. I like that. Nah. So Alien Works, you guys don't have to get on Warzone. I just have these guys on so I can talk to them. I'm actually gonna alt tab once Kevin Clark gets in here and pull up the Excel sheet that has all of the picks. So once Kevin gets in here, we'll do the randomized order, and then I was telling McCool before you guys got in here that I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time to pick. So if you know right off the bat, feel free to tell me. But if you need to take a minute or two, then that works too. Good job on the team names too. I love it.
I had like 4 options.
Oh, we got a non-captain in here. I'm gonna have to kick him from the party.
Someone asked, "Do we get on Warzone too?" I think they.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can join the party. I just need to make sure all the captains are in here. But
Yeah. Colin, I didn't know. I was with Cody. I didn't know if you were slow playing us on that chat.
no,
When
I really didn't
Ryan
get it.
Put out a
I
team name,
really didn't get it.
But no, it was a classic 10 for 20 situation. Canvas
Kevin,
canisters.
stop talking in the chat and get in our party.
Talk to the shit first.
Colin, are you playing in your closet?
No.
All right. Hey, so we know who's getting the last pick. Yo, Kevin, man. I mean, we're already 4 minutes late.
Better not call.
Dude, we can pick
I'm
4.
just here to observe.
He, he says he got Gamecast.
He said, wow, that's funny.
So Miller, we've been talking about doing this monthly. The issue is, right now it's just me organizing everything, and I don't really want to do it monthly.
Well, Kane looks like he's a
Kane
viable
was helping. Yeah, that was great. So
takeover pilot. So
Colin, I can help you too. If you want to do a rotation, I love organizing shit. I do it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down. A lot of people don't want to commit monthly, but they're happy to, whenever they can, say yes to the tournament. But ideally, I would want this to get big enough to where we could have our own like private lobbies, so that like each game would just be like all people in the tournament.
That'd be sweet.
Chuck Liddell is roasting me. Who is that? What's up? We got Kane. Kane in here. But no, this will be fun. So we got 16 people. This is like one of the biggest streams I've ever had. We're gonna give Clark a 8:40 cutoff. Otherwise, he's gonna.
Yeah, come on, Clark.
He's gonna forfeit
Hey,
picks.
Clark.
He's gonna have to go into free agency. He's gonna have to pick somebody up.
Whoever said they were good at organizing, I just want to know I'm better.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, fight over organizing this. Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
anyone said
I
they were
don't
good at
wanna- I said no.
organizing.
The UFC
But you should prove
fighter
it, Kane.
idiot.
Can't hear
Yeah,
you.
did he do
All right,
this last
so-
night? He was
so
like,
Clark-
yeah, give me 10 minutes.
Clark, you're not good to go because
30
you're
minutes
not in the
later.
party. All right. I'm looking.
I'm good to go. Invite me.
I don't
Spoon
see.
feed me.
I don't see him on. Oh, there he
Clark,
is.
you're not on.
There he is. All right, Clark, you in? My man.
Yeah,
My man. My man has Gamecast. All right.
it was just on a black screen. I just want to let you guys know my picks are available for trade. Everyone's available.
Yeah. Well, if you wanted to do this banter, Clark, you should have been on time because now we're behind and people are waiting.
So could we trade guys after the draft?
No, I'm not doing trades. We're not doing that. That's just we got a limited pool.
Oh, I wasn't ready for trades. I didn't,
Yeah. All right. So
Start trading myself.
there's all right. So
Yeah, everyone's,
here,
everyone's got access to the big board.
all the captains have access to
All
the
the
big
captains
board.
have access.
100%.
I've
So
already
they should
studied
be
that.
able to see. I'll do my bet. I'm getting a little feedback from somebody. Does somebody have like their computer like right next to their mic?
It might be my sound bar.
probably me.
I don't know.
That's
that-
why there's like a
Are
delay.
you
Didn't happen
flex-
until Clark.
Are you flexing, Clark? You like might be my Sonos soundbar that I just got from my.
Bro, Hey, I got some people I don't even know talking shit. Let's just go. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. So how this is gonna work? So let me give
Liddell
it.
is kayleespelling@gmail.com.
That is Mark. All right, everybody, stop talking so I can get through this.
All
So
right.
I'm going to explain
You
how
want
the draft
comments?
works, even though we all know, just in case people want to go back to this video and answer any questions on their own. So it's a quad kill race. It's going to be Friday, January 29th from 6 to 9 p.m. How it works, if you've never done one of these kill races, is you have 3 hours to play as many games as you want. You can back out from initial, like if you get wiped off the beginning and you don't want to go through your goos, you can just start a new game. There's no penalties for that. You want to submit your best 3 scores. So how scoring works is you get 1 point per kill, and then you're going to get 7 points if your team gets the win. You only get those points if you submit the game. So what I recommend to everyone is just take a screenshot of your scoreboard after every game, and then when the time limit is up, go through and pick your 3 best games from a point tally. So that's what I would recommend. You send those all to me, and then I'll do another stream like this with everybody joined in the party, and we'll see who the winner is, and I will pay you guys your money after that. So with that out of the way, let's figure out the order of the draft. All right. Brian Jewett, your number 1 pick, followed by Travis, then Cody, then Clark, and then McCool. So first pick is on Father Jewett.
All right.
And you have roughly 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not gonna pull out a timer, but
Make
Not
it
to let
so
it-
the bid board is on the.
oh, I
screen.
got you. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you definitely did
There's a
that
little bit of a delay too
blind.
on the stream to the.
Yeah, I think. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. I
that's
probably have
just
like a
fun.
30 second delay or 15-second delay or something.
No biggie. Is
And while you're thinking, I'm gonna catch up
I
on
had two
what the
game
chat's saying.
plans. I didn't want to be first because I didn't, like it's like that. Who do I take? Which game plan do I go with?
I feel you.
Trade
Why
me
am I
in.
so
Just remember,
nervous?
you're gonna fuck it up.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's snake draft, right?
It's snake draft. Yeah. So it's gonna go Brian, Travis, Cody, Clark, McCool twice, then Clark, Cody, Travis, Brian, and then Brian will get 2 picks at the end, basically his second and third, and then we'll go back one more time.
Damn, son. All right. I'm going my man. We didn't fare so well in the first tournament, so we got to get some revenge. Anthony's laughing. He knows where I'm going. I got to go no life. My dude.
Andrew
Wow.
Cornwell,
Hmm.
number 1 pick,
Off the board.
off the board. Yeah. So, Kane, they're asking if we can zoom out so they can see everything. I think probably the best thing is for them just to be in the sheet, right? It's like there's too many
Yeah,
cells
I
for
was
them to
just
do that.
I just share viewing.
Yeah. Cornwell, if you
Go-
want,
We just need emails.
yeah, I know. I was trying to get people to send emails, but we did all this analysis.
Just go up
like-
to-
Who likes to do that?
Colin, go up to 100% and just back it down to 75. You'll be able to see most of everybody on the list.
Okay.
Top left.
Okay. Is that still pretty visible from stream? Can you guys see? Is that better?
Yeah.
All right. So.
No, your mouse is either way. All right.
All right. So, the number 1 pick, Andrew Cornwell. His loadout preference stuns and throwing knives.
With that.
EPL player comparison, Kevin De Bruyne. It's a good pick, Brian. All right,
Good choice.
Travis, you're on the clock. So,
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. When you're running Team Ram Jam, you need a rammer, and there's no better rammer than team owner himself. He's gonna ram in there.
Oh, no.
himself or with the whole team.
There we go.
all right. I mean, that's
There you go.
me done and dusted off the board. Let's
Full
see.
draft analysis. Buyer beware. Be ready to buy this guy back a million times because he's definitely pushing squads by himself.
Right.
Best and worst attribute. Try to be honest with those. So don't. be
No,
too
yeah.
upset.
So Kane gave me some really good attributes here. I want to highlight my worst attribute, which is bloodlust in all caps, and the fact that he thinks he can wipe every team. So, also,
But he's a great pusher and killer. Can
Right.
team wipe by himself.
and just in case anybody's wondering,
sometimes
yes, I did
involved.
give myself Mo Salah and Patrick Mahomes. If you want to know where my confidence level is at, so
Yeah, that wasn't mine.
that was not Kane. I was hoping that you would fill it in, but you didn't. So I was like, all right.
I was going stupid, then I was doing the stupid best worst thing, and yeah, I saw you started. I was like, I'll let him
Yeah.
take that one.
Who is Chuck Norris?
Chuck Liddell says Mo Salah, more like more salad. All right, I love it. All right, Cody, you're on the clock.
Gotta be Mark. So, I know almost no one in the top 10 here. So I really dug the data. It's really showing
supposed to type
it
it in?
looks like
Or
Jeff
can we just say it?
is the next best guy. I have to go with him.
So you're taking Jeff?
Oh,
Yeah.
off the board.
That's a good pick, man. Honestly, Jeff, you're a part of the mystery men. Kane, you want to take it through some of the analysis on Jeff, just real quick?
Jeff. I know. It's too bad we don't have Jack on the party. I've played with Jeff. His best and worst attribute is aggressive and streams on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes the inspection gets a little easily agitated. There's a lot of cheaters in his lobby sometimes, so
Right.
forewarning.
Yeah.
But
Too
if
bad
you're
Steve
looking for a
Kane's
good
not
straight
here.
shooter, he's the one.
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
probably the best. He's probably the best Slayer in the draft, to be honest. So, all right, bad day to be a Corona. BTC Shark, it's on you, buddy.
Give me Ian Taylor.
Ian, oh, dang, you didn't take any time to think. You just said, "Let me get Ian
Just
Taylor."
the chemistry guys.
Are you just trying to reform your
Change
team
him
from
to Daniel
last draft?
Jones.
Hey, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
All right, all right. So I'll take Ian Taylor's draft analysis here. So, good skill player. He's a great sniper. I think that's a good call there, Kane. Probably one of the better snipers in our group. And experience with end game and final circles on the count that he doesn't get to the end game very often. If we're being honest here.
Oh, man.
Draft analysis, big dumb idiot. Likes to snipe but can use other weapons as well. And EPL in comparison, he's Olivier Giroud, right? He's good enough to start, but for some reason he just gets overlooked. But not by Kevin Clark. He's got an eye for talent, so that's a good pick, Clark.
Tall and handsome. Olivier Giroud.
All right, so Eric, you get 2 picks now. Take your time.
Can you
don't
hear
have
me?
to get. I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get 2 picks. You can give me the first one. You can think about the second one. You can do it however you want.
Yeah, so I wasn't expecting that pick of Ian Taylor. Let's go. Our first pick. Go Alien Works.
Alien Works.
Don't even know his name.
Neither do I.
Alien Works.
He's Alien Works, and he subbed to me on YouTube. So thank you, Alien Works.
Alien Works goes by Williams as well. Very recognizable by his calling card, which is "Yeah, baby." So when you hear that, that's a good thing. It usually means he's slaying it out. So make sure you listen for that and ride his hot streak. Best and worst attributes: he's a great skill player, can team wipe with his sniper alone. When he's on, he's really on. His worst attribute: when he's off, sometimes he's really off, but most of the time he's usually on. So his analysis, and we over here the EPL comparison: Dominic Calvert-Lewin from Everton,
Yeah.
Andre Hopkins, very specialized skilled player.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's a good. So that rounds out the first round, and we're gonna go right back to McCool for his second pick, which is gonna be the first pick of the second round.
Yeah,
And-
so I'm gonna have to go with my boy.
For
oh,
you,
go ahead.
just so you know, Eric, I was gonna say Brad and Alien are really buddies, so they play a lot together. Just as the league.
Hey, whoa.
Oh,
Hey, no
whoa,
no
now
inside
you're-
I didn't know we were
information.
giving
No
hints.
inside
Jesus
information
Christ.
from the committee here.
It's not inside. It's everybody knows. I'm just letting people know.
No,
They play together. That's all. Now all the captains know.
All right, well we'll allow
That
it,
was
even
good-
though
that
this
was
is
a good
some
info.
this
That
is
was
some
a good
Martha
info
Stewart
in the
insider
summary.
trading stuff going on, but we're gonna let it happen.
Trying to
That
give
should've
some
been
some
should've
info
been
to
the
people who
summary,
don't
though.
know.
That
Yeah,
was-
you got to give that stuff before the draft starts. So you can't
Yeah,
give
not-
it. You can't give it mid draft.
Just going on the fly, just just having some fun.
just really throwing a wrench in there.
Yeah.
It's your team.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
The linosexuals.
So, who's he going with?
He hasn't picked yet. He hasn't picked. He still has his second. pick.
Okay.
Well, now I had a pick, and then Kane threw that out there, so now I'm.
Do
I'm
whatever
going
you want,
through
McCool.
it.
I
Hey,
don't really
so
care.
this is your franchise.
know.
You got to be comfortable with your team, and you're not going to pick
I know.
until the
I know.
very last pick. So you want to make sure you get this one right.
I am gonna go with what I was gonna go with before. My boy Jake.
Jake
JKC.
Krajewski, first pick of the second round to Luis Navidad.
Choice. What do you got on him?
I'm
Jake
still not
is
happy that you didn't change my overall to Leno
Yeah.
sexuals and not David Louis lovers.
Jake he's looter caboodle, right? So if you're going for wins and you got a couple people down, he's definitely going to be able to scrounge up the money to get your team back up. So I think that's a good pick for you, McCool. For some of his,
Are you saying I die a lot?
I mean,
That's
do.
exactly.
I do.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. For some of his worst attributes, been known to be a little bit of a backseat driver. So if you're dead, he's gonna be common with you, which is good. But just be prepared for that. So overall, probably a little bit of an underrated player. EPL comparison: Ruben Neves. If you know, you know. Wolves center mid. And NFL, if you're more into American football, Nick Chubb. All right, back to Kevin Clark.
Mark.
Kevin Clark, what do you want for
Kevin
trade?
Clark taking
Mark.
Nacho.
Take him, Mark.
All right, Kane, can you do the rundown on Mark real quick while I get this?
Yeah, let's do the rundown on Mark. Mark, aka
Wait.
Maverick, quote unquote.
Wait, no, that should have been Clark. It should be Cody. Oh no, never
it's
mind.
Clark.
Sorry. They're not in
Hey,
order.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
my bad.
got this. Cool.
My bad.
The
Second glass of
Maverick, as
bourbon.
you can see, his favorite loadout is the Big Bertha. No surprise there. It's big, it's slow. But it's
That's
gonna do a
also
lot
that's
of
also
damage,
his nickname
so.
for me.
Big Bertha. So his best attribute is he's a wild card. He's gonna be slaying and giggling the whole time. If he's having fun, usually he's getting kills. When he's not having fun, he's also a wild card and just trying to die in ridiculous ways to get him back into a good mood again. So, but always a good player to have on your team. He might buy you back. He might probably buy a precision airstreak. You don't know. I mean,
Facts.
this kind of
Which this has
goes
happened.
with the flow.
This has happened. So
Live that one.
So you want to surprise people and maybe yourself.
I not to say too much on the pick, but I see what you're doing, Clark. I see you. All right, so
We'll be drinking a whole case of Corona.
so now we're back to the mystery men.
Yo, can I get another rundown of who's left here? I haven't been keeping track. Kinda bad
Yeah,
at that shit.
so if you have my stream up, I have them crossed out, but I know I keep going back and forth. But we have Brad
Oh, okay.
Miller, Brad Miller available, Roy, Esam, Faney, Kane, Matt Trump, Mike Dewar, and Corey Trump are who's available. Actually, you know what we should do, Kane? Let's just hide these rows.
What? I'll hide him. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. All right. So now on stream, you should be able to see everybody who's left.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. I think my gut's going with Roy on this one,
All right.
based on past
Roy.
performances and tournaments similar like this.
Yeah.
Very
No.
similar strategy.
Roy's a
Two
very
players
good
play
pick.
together. Good choice.
Let me just. Oh, I need to go up here. Come on. All right. Yeah. So Roy
pretty
is.
good at strategy. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Roy's won this thing before. Him, Jeff, and Panda won the inaugural one. So that's a good pick, Cody. Above average gun skill, really good at strategy. Has been known to wander off by himself, but I think he'll be a great addition to your team. All right. So now we are back to Travis, right?
Oh yeah. Yep. And after doing some stat analysis, I just have one thing to say. It's Miller time, and we're gonna go with Brad. And
That is so. Brad
Okay.
Miller falling
typical.
way later than I thought. I think that's less to do with his skill and more that a lot of us haven't played with him.
Yeah.
Kane, would you agree with that?
Yeah, there are a lot of unknowns for some people there, so I get that.
I can see Father Jewett here is a little bit upset because I think he had Miller eyed for
I
his
am.
second round pick.
Oh, dude, I
Popping at the bit.
was like, I had on my own draft sheet here. I had him circled, highlighted. The worst.
Yeah.
So
You think I'm gonna pass on Miller twice? You're crazy, Drewer.
yeah, so Kane, you want to run through Miller's draft analysis?
Yeah, he's a solid team player. It's a good choice. He's good with most guns. He's on PC, so he's got those PC reflexes. So even if he's got a handgun, still might get some shots in the face. So look for that.
Facts.
Sometimes he can get a little complacent, wander off mentally. You know, sometimes that's substance related. Sometimes it's not. You know, whatever. It happens.
Hey,
So,
bro.
Sometimes he's drinking. You know, and wandering off.
Hey, bro. So you're saying he's on Miller time? I love it. I love it.
He's on Miller time,
All
but
right.
he's got a strong KD. Good with all his guns, especially the M13.
All right, bet. All right. Okay, so Brian, you have 2 picks in a row here. So you close out the second round. You're going to start off the third round. So whenever you're ready.
You know what he's doing. You can see this a mile away.
What is it, Clark? See if you got it.
Yeah, see if you got it.
It's the Hilliard boys. I know.
Oh no, I got to think this out. Hold up.
Yeah, you got time. You got time.
Mhm.
Oh man.
So while you're thinking, let's
Because he
just
gets to
just
swing-
go
he
over the
gets to swing
teams,
around,
the
right?
teams that are comprised already. So we got Clark, Ian Taylor, and Mark. I'm gonna call that team chemistry right off the rip. These guys all play with each other. They're probably gonna be throwing back some Coronas during the match. It's gonna be good vibes on that side of the board. Team Ram Jam, we got a good mix. I probably shouldn't do too much analysis on my own team, but I'm going to. We got two Slayers and a medic. That's a recipe for success right now, as far as I'm concerned. And then looking over at the Mystery Men, we got Jeff and Roy. So 2 people who were on the same team and won it last time on the same team together.
And one dead body.
And one dead body.
They still got a dead body. It's different.
With Cody. And then Eric's team, you got Alienworks and Jake. I don't know if Alienworks and Jake have played too much together, but definitely
I don't think so.
definitely going to have some good comms on that team with Luis Navidad leading the squad.
Yeah, they're both good even players. I think though.
Very balanced team.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So, Brian, you got about a minute left on your second round pick. So if you're texting Cornwell trying to get his opinion, tell him to actually reply in my chat so the YouTube algorithm actually gives me some love.
I was doing nothing of the sort. Are you guys like sitting in the room here with me or what?
I got eyes everywhere.
Yeah, you do. I gotta go. I mean, this is feels like no brainer. Clark had me pegged, man. I got Esau.
Yeah.
All right. So
I mean, I just fallen in my lap.
yeah, Esam's a great pick, and honestly a steal at the end of the second round. I thought he was going to go either late first or early second. I mean, look at his KD and his wins. That's to get that in the last pick of the second round is pretty good. So looking at his draft analysis here, Esam's known for his good instincts and pushing into buildings, which is definitely good in the current meta of Warzone. The worst attribute we have listed here is challenges people in the open and bloodlust, which, I'm not too sure bloodlust is a bad attribute. I'm not just saying that because I had it in all caps on mine, but it's a kill race, right? So, but very balanced player. I'm looking at him as a Mason Mount, Russell Wilson type player. So definitely a good pick by Father Drewer and Offen Church.
Awesome.
All right, so you have a little bit of
up for the
time,
MVP
unless
like
you're
that.
already.
Like said, he gets he gets carried.
Oh man. All right, Brian. Whenever you're ready for your third round pick.
What do you think, Clark? Where am I going?
I already know you're keeping it in the family. The
Dude,
chemistry.
this was pretty hard here for me. I'm
I
not gonna
know.
lie.
Is it in between Kane and your brother?
Yeah, and one other. So there's
I mean,
three
you're
I was
playing
gonna
for
go
money.
with.
You gotta. If Mike's the worst on the board, you can't.
Clark
take him.
over
You
here
gotta-
playing for money.
Yeah, see, and
With
this
his
is the other
team.
thing, Clark. See, I
That
even
sounds like
told
some
Mike-
mind games.
told Mike
Yeah.
earlier today that I thought you would pick him, and I was worried about where I was going to fall in the draft here. Then
I mean,
Kane's been playing
Mike's a
really
great
good
guy,
lately.
but you know, Call of Duty, yeah, he's a little liability.
Trash.
So
Yeah, it's garbage. Yeah. But he does help us with our average KD across the team. You know what I mean?
By taking all those deaths.
All right. So you go.
all right.
Are you going with Mike?
I gotta go, my man.
All right. Mike Jewett.
No, and a note to the wise here before I move on. My last little part here. When all of you guys are playing, make sure that God's looking down on you. So you guys better not beat off and shit.
Oh man.
There's the joke.
beat us off, bud. So you're not gonna shame us away.
All right. Corey says
You actually got
TikTok.
on with that one earlier.
Yeah, you did. I didn't know
Colin
what it
asked
means.
me, he's like, what's off in church? What's that mean?
Yeah. All right. So real quick on Mike Jewett. We got another bounce player. It's kind of the theme of the night. Great partner for team attacks. Has been known to hesitate and can get caught in the solo mindset a little bit. But overall, balanced player. If you're an EPL fan, I think he's more of a Yuri Tielemans solid midfielder. Okay. All right, Travis, you're back on the clock for your last pick.
All right. I'm gonna go straight stats, and he's running Kilo. I run Kilo. He's got a shitload of wins, and he's aggressive. So I'm just gonna go full aggressive on my team. So I'm gonna go Faini. Fuck, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
That's fine. Faney, Matt Faney.
Baby.
I thought we needed more diversity on my team. And catch for sure. I don't know.
He's like
Middle Eastern.
hailing from the Middle East. Faini. Wait till you see a picture. You're so wrong on that. Yeah. All right. So, in the interest of time, we'll run through Faney stuff, but I think a few people are trying to hurry us along here. So, Faney is very adaptable. I've actually not played with Faney, so this is Kane given these attributes. Good cleanup and team shooter, which is obviously important in a quad kill race. Worst attribute, backseat driver when dead, sometimes too serious.
Yes, he definitely enjoys the win. Definitely enjoys getting to the end and doing well and beating people. So sometimes it takes a little too far, but that's okay because he's got a lot of wins. So it's a lot of reason he's that serious about it. You know?
232 is a lot of wins. All right. Okay, going on to Cody, your last pick.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, we're at the point, it's 7th round. Not
It's the fourth
bottom of
round.
the barrel, really. It's just tough.
Third round.
I don't have 6 guys on my team. And I'm not even looking at stats anymore. I'm just going off of, he just has a great name, great voice. So I'm going to go with Anthony Kane here.
All
Bring the
right.
team home.
Anthony Kane
Excellent.
rounding out the mystery men, so I'll take this Kane so you don't have to talk about yourself.
Oh, that's too bad.
He's really good with weird loadouts. So Cody, I don't know if you know this, but he's probably going to be rocking like a
98?
crossbow and and an RPD or something like that.
There's a chance.
So if you look at the draft analysis, we'll use weird ass marksman rifles, but I'll be damned if he doesn't use them well. Some of his worst attributes here will use a crossbow, so just be ready for that. Gets caught looking at the map, overthinking, misses directions, and you'll need to repeat them.
That sounds like me.
Yeah. Okay, so
I can't believe you just burned Kane like that.
yeah, that was
That's my
great.
own analysis.
Comparing him to you.
All right, Clark, your last pick, buddy. It's between the Trumps.
Yeah, I got Corey.
All right, Corey Trump. Corey Trump, let's see. Attributes: good overall shooter, increases stats at a constant rate. Probably the most improved player over, I'd say, the last 1 or 2 months in our group of players that have played. Some of the poor attributes for Corey: can be indecisive, gets caught in bad situations. I will say usually those bad situations are due to me pushing by myself and him trying to back me up, so I won't ping him too much there. Very adaptable player. He's going to fit well into your team, so that's a really good pick, Clark. All right, and then
Who am I picking?
Eric. You're getting Matt Trump, who is the enigma of the draft, because I think we've probably, between all of us, played with him maybe once or twice, but he's got a history in shooters. I know he's been gaming for a while. If he does have a downside, it may just be inexperience. You know, he doesn't have a ton of wins. I don't know how much he plays, but I know he has the capability to kind of like Mark, just be that wild card in the squad. So I think you're getting kind of a steal at this last pick, man.
Cool. Let's do it.
All right.
You need to change my picture to Leno.
Yeah, we're not changing your picture. All right, so we'll wrap this
Yeah.
up. Thank you, everyone, for watching the stream. Go make sure here. Actually, let me. We have it set in comments instead of. If you need to connect with your team and add them, just reach out to me and I can give you their player ID, so you guys can get together and start practicing. Reminder: it starts January 29th. It's a Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And winner takes all. So it's going to be $50 a person because we have a $200 pot. Kane, you got anything to say before we close out? All right. I guess not. Thanks.
Kane. I don't think Kane's there.
Oh, did he drop out?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm not in Warzone, so I can't see.
All right, later, fellas.
All right. Yeah, thank you guys
Yeah.
for popping
Hey,
in. This was fun. All right. Thanks, everyone.